Security camera caught a moment. Farmers can't explain. They thought the camera was just recording another quiet night, another empty field, another silent barn. But what these security cameras captured wasn't an animal behaving normally. It wasn't a person either, and that's where things stopped making sense. Tonight, we're counting down moments caught on farm security cameras that no one has been able to explain. We're starting with the least disturbing and building up to footage that still unsettles people years later. Some clips end too suddenly. Others show things that shouldn't be there at all. So let's begin. Number 20. Some images should not exist. This is one of them. Charlie Noonan was an amateur folklorist traveling across the southern United States, collecting stories about unexplained encounters. In 1908, a farmer in Oklahoma told him about a woman living alone in an abandoned farm. She never spoke, never moved, and she was always seen with a massive dog so dark that people who saw it never came back. Noonan went to investigate. He was never seen again. Weeks later, his wife Ellie received a camera found on a dirt road near the farm. Charlie's last name was engraved on the metal body. Inside, there was only one roll of film, just one photograph. The image showed an elderly woman standing directly in front of the lens, completely still. Beside her was a dog so black it seemed unreal, like it absorbed the light around it. There were no notes, no location, no explanation. The camera was the only thing that returned. So what did Charlie Noonan see in those final seconds? Number 19. A farmer on a small rural property documents a birth that immediately feels wrong. A newborn calf lies on the straw, breathing slowly. The body is normal, the legs move, the chest rises, but the head isn't singular. The calf has two faces on one skull, 4 eyes, 2 mouths, one shared heartbeat. Veterinarians later identify the condition as diprosopia, a craniofacial duplication so rare it's been recorded only once in hundreds of millions of births. Both faces react to touch, both attempt to breathe and feed, yet there is only one brain controlling them. The animal survives briefly, suspended between one life and 2 identities. A living anomaly caught on camera. Is this just a defect of nature, or something that shouldn't have happened at all? Number 18. On an isolated farm, a trail camera captures a deer standing completely still, staring at something behind it. The animal doesn't run, it listens. In the tall grass, a humanoid shape appears. Long limbs, a narrow torso, a posture that doesn't match any known animal. This isn't a video, it's a single frame. One image, nothing more. There's no follow-up footage, no tracks, no second angle. Trail cameras are known for false positives, low resolution, compression artifacts, motion frozen mid-step. Still, the proportions feel wrong, and the deer's reaction makes it harder to dismiss. One image was taken, then the farm went quiet again. Number 17. Just after dawn, a farm surveillance camera activates on its own. The paddock looks empty at first, then a pale shape steps out of the shadows. It moves slowly, calm, as if it knows the land. No panic, no hesitation. What unsettles viewers most is the posture, too deliberate, too controlled. Some dismiss it as livestock. Others notice details that don't line up. The movement feels intentional. It isn't terrifying at first glance. It becomes disturbing the longer you watch. What was moving through that paddock? Number 16. Before sunrise, a security camera watches over a quiet goat farm. Nothing moves. The night feels still. Then the animals react all at once. A figure enters the frame, low, pale, almost featureless. It doesn't rush, it doesn't panic, it moves with purpose. By the time the farmer reviews the footage, several animals are dead. No clear tracks, no clear explanation. Some blame a known predator. Others say no predator behaves like this. So what walked through that farm before sunrise? Number 15. Late at night, a rural farm goes completely silent. The CCTV camera keeps recording. Then a tall shadow enters the frame. Its outline is wrong, too narrow, too upright. It stops near the animals and doesn't react to the camera. What alarms viewers is the livestock. They don't scatter. They freeze. The footage ends without a clear attack. By morning, something is missing. This is the point where these recordings stop feeling accidental. What was standing in that field? Number 14. It approaches on all fours. At first glance, it doesn't move like any known animal. The body looks wrong, almost human, almost not. The figure crawls slowly toward a farm cat and her newborn kittens. Its movements are cautious, deliberate, as if it knows exactly what it's looking for. Seconds before it gets closer, the farm dog charges in. No hesitation. The creature reacts instantly. The camera shakes. Chaos erupts. The footage cuts out. The creature is never seen again. What crawled into that farmyard? Number 13. Late at night on a quiet farm. A female pit bull feeds her puppies, unaware she's being watched. From behind, something begins to approach, slow, silent. The figure moves carefully, trying not to be noticed. Its shape is unsettling. Its presence feels wrong. Before it gets any closer, the male pit bull reacts. He charges forward without hesitation, launching himself at the intruder to protect the mother and the puppies. The night vision footage cuts off in gray static. What happens next isn't clear. The figure vanishes from view. Whatever it was, it triggered an instant instinct to defend. Number 12. On an isolated farm, night cameras activate. At first, only darkness, then two glowing eyes appear. The figure steps forward, slowly. Heavy breathing, deep, real. Its body moves with weight, with mass. Nothing about it feels artificial. The silhouette triggers the same reaction from viewers. A dragon, not a symbol. Something physical in the dark. The camera keeps recording as it shifts position, filling the frame. No explanation is ever given. Some point to a genetic experiment. Others think it was man-made and escaped. Whatever it was, it didn't belong on that farm. So what was standing there in the dark? Number 11. A farm security camera captures something disturbing. A headless figure forces its way into a chicken coop. Its movements are clumsy, uncoordinated, as if it can't see where it's going. Chickens scatter in panic as the figure stumbles between them. Just meters away, a chained pit bull barks nonstop, desperate, unable to intervene. The figure doesn't react to the noise. It doesn't hesitate. It keeps moving without direction. The footage ends. No explanation. No identity. What walks without a head in the dark? Number 10. Captured by a farm CCTV camera at night. A dark figure enters the frame. Tall, massive. Its silhouette is almost humanoid, but it moves with animal speed. The creature rushes a goat and attacks without hesitation. A dog tries to intervene, barking and circling, but it's clearly outmatched. The figure never slows. It doesn't react to the dog. It stays locked on its target. The footage is chaotic, grainy, hard to process. When the clip ends, the animal is gone, and whatever attacked it is never identified. What hunts like that and leaves no trace? Number 9. What makes this footage worse is that the same creature returns. This time, it doesn't hesitate. It grabs a young horse and drags it into the darkness in seconds. There's no struggle caught on camera, no clear path, just movement, and then nothing. By morning, the animal is gone. No explanation follows. If it came back once, why wouldn't it return again? Number 8. At night, on a rural farm, a security camera catches movement. A creature bends down and devours a chicken. Its body's long, hair covered, almost human in shape. It feeds quickly, without panic. Then it slips back into the darkness. No other animals are seen. No return footage follows. So, what was feeding there? And watching the farm at night? Number 7. Recorded on a farm in the middle of the night. A man films something wrong outside. A goat is in distress. Beneath the animal's belly, something is attached, clinging tightly. The shape is long, dark, almost hair-like as it moves. The men try to force it off using wooden sticks, careful, urgent. After several strikes, the creature releases its grip. It drops to the ground and begins to crawl away, slowly retreating toward the forest. No one follows it. No one gets closer. The goat survives, and something unnatural disappears into the dark. What was attached to that animal? Number 6. In broad daylight, a security camera records inside a chicken coop. A black goat enters the frame, walking on 2 legs, not stumbling, not losing balance. It stays upright, moves forward, with intention, step after step. There are no cuts, no visible effects. The footage plays straight through. The chickens react immediately. They scatter, they panic. The goat keeps moving, balanced, controlled. How does an animal do that? Without falling. Number 5. On an isolated farm, a night camera captures a disturbing scene. A thin creature with jerky movements lunges toward a defenseless goat. The attack looks inevitable. Then the family dog charges into frame, barking, unafraid. The creature hesitates, then retreats. Its silhouette as it flees doesn't match any local animal. The goat survives. The intruder vanishes into the darkness. What kind of predator backs away like that? Number 4. Late at night, on a remote farm, a massive black bear steps into view, far larger than expected. It rises up, towering over everything around it. Its mouth opens wide, a silent display of dominance. In front of it, a lone dog barks relentlessly, small, defiant. The distance between them is terrifyingly short. The bear doesn't retreat. It doesn't flinch. The dog keeps barking, protecting the place, despite impossible odds. Then the footage cuts. What happened next is never shown. No explanation, only a confrontation that should never have happened. Number 3. On a farm, a security camera captures a violent struggle. A massive figure clashes with a bull. The ground shakes as they collide. The silhouette is bestial, upright, powerful. It doesn't back away. The fight continues until the bull is forced down, pinned, overpowered. The strength on display is overwhelming. The shape looks like a werewolf. Brutal force, animal posture, human height. Then the footage ends. No aftermath, no explanation. What kind of creature can overpower a bull? Number 2. Captured by a night vision camera on a farm. A massive figure appears behind a fence. Bulky body, primate-like posture. It grips the wooden barrier and leans forward, testing its strength. On the other side, a German shepherd barks relentlessly, holding its ground. The figure suddenly lunges, shaking the fence violently as if trying to break through. The dog hesitates, then runs. The creature stays at the fence, watching, silent. The footage ends there, no explanation. Just a moment where instinct said, leave, now. Bonus. A dark, towering figure enters a barn at night. Long arms, razor-sharp claws catching the light. It grabs a calf in seconds. No struggle, no sound. The figure turns back toward the open doorway and disappears into the night. Nothing else happens. The barn goes quiet again. What took that calf and walked away unseen? Number 1. In Bolivia, a farm is quietly infiltrated. At night, the camera stays hidden among the plants. At a distance, a small figure moves inside the enclosure. Fast, low, purposeful. Locals call it a duende, a name passed down for generations. But names don't explain what the camera records. The figure hunts chickens and rabbits. It eats in silence, no wasted motion. Its speed stands out. So does its precision. Every movement looks calculated, as if it knows exactly what it's doing. There's no clear close-up, no definitive anatomy, only behavior, captured from afar. And that distance is what makes it disturbing. The calm feeding, the lack of hesitation. If it wasn't folklore, then what was moving through that farm?